Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. We defended a pretty hefty raid in the last episode and we'll probably get another little report coming in here. We're doing pretty well and we're adding this extra layer of defenses. There's a little hill up here, actually, a little tower up on the hill. Could be pretty good, but we'll have to defend it, of course, or give it a little bit of a boost. Actually, if we go up here and build a little one of those in this side, that would be actually quite good. Let's see about what that would actually look like. If we... Oh, it's too steep. It doesn't want to actually allow us to do that. How is that? We can't go across here. We'll have to cut it in that way. Well, I'm okay with that, to be honest. So let's do that. And then I wanted to have a bit of a look. If we go with defenses. Thank you for all your comments, by the way. Defenses over here. A little tower up right there could be a good thing. Over here, it'll be absolutely useless. So I'm quite keen on building a bit of a tower over here. It might just help out a little bit more defensively. Okay, so we'll put it in there. Village was raided. That was the smaller one. 16, 15 were killed and 1 got away. That's okay. I don't mind them running away and getting away if they do run away. Let's move this one. Oh, that's not actually... Just move it over here so we get it closer to the action. I really don't want you to be grabbing these things in here. That you shouldn't be storing that. Even this. I don't want you to be storing any of this stuff. This is really only a basic materials, a basic collecting materials piece. Maybe we can put firewood in there if really necessary, but the rest is really all good. Okay, that's slowly. I'll speed things up again a little bit. Our food is absolutely going nuts. I believe the rate at which these smokehouses produce stuff has now been increased a fair bit, so we should see a little bit more of our food making its way to non-perishable or fairly low perishability rates. This is good. As once we've finished off this stretch, and actually, to be honest, the one thing that I will do is probably put an extra. Well, actually, to have it down here is probably the best thing for us. Yeah, it's a little ridge up here, to be honest. So that's a pretty good spot to put it. This tower here's defenses will be pretty on the low side, I think. But what I wanted to do is add an extra walls and stuff. I wanted to add an extra little doorway there. And then at the same time, I wanted to make a bit of a move for this guy into that spot, and this will be a priority for us, please. Let's prioritize the movement of that one. These should get built pretty quickly. Yeah, and that's a bit of a fort look that we've got going there. Village was raided. That was the last one. 16. That's where they killed the one villager. Our 3 raiders were left out there, and they got away. All good, but I think this side is now really getting its upgrade going pretty well and efficiently. Lots and lots of money coming in. We can really up our game. Oh, this thing has been upgraded. The one thing that I did think we should also do is start work on a little bit of a forted structure up here. We can go ahead and do a bit of a build there. Not sure we need to do any much more here. We've got the extra one out there. I'm kind of tempted to just do another. Let's start work on another one like that, and then we'll move both of these. We might do, I don't know, we might do a little something extra over here as well. Just get a little bit more defensive going on this side. Do wonder a little bit about what we've got in this area. This will be quite challenging to defend, but what we could of course do is just add It's just add extra, right? Defenses, really. Yeah, so we could just double up both of these. Yeah, that might be actually quite useful. Let's double up that one. And let's double up this one. Because we won't be able to do much more on the defensive line on this side. Villager has died of old age. The rest of this can just kind of slowly do its thing. Yeah, we're probably not going to defend any more on this side. Got up towers all the way around this area, and then with the additional wall here, we'll at least have a little bit of a improved chance. Before we extend it on that side, let's just have a look at how we're going on this side. Yeah, it's all good. Waiting for a little bit of gold here. Yeah, some of these things are taking quite a while. I've upped this, but for some reason, I'm not seeing our builders actually make. I'm not actually seeing people going from being laborers to being builders. What's our herd size? 15 over there, 13, 15, and 15. Yeah, so we should be slaughtering big time again in the next one. Yeah, food is doing okay. Firewood is probably a little bit low. We can probably do another big kind of round of chopping. I will go ahead and upgrade that one just so that we've got the best of the best towers in this area. That one won't be defended, and so we'll probably find ourselves losing that every now and again. This thing, can we please prioritize that so we just close that off? I don't like these defenses hanging open like that, but I think this is a fairly okay defended side of our wall here. You could always expand that, but yeah, this is looking really good. Double wall there. We could expand it through here, so there's just another piece there. Yeah, I mean, if we extend that wall through there, this side will rarely have any issues. Oh, the guy herding our stuff. But yeah, once we've got these walls in, that should be all good. Shouldn't have too many problems. What's all of our resources looking like? Yeah, firewood is about the lowest. Bricks are doing okay. Clay is doing okay. Sand. Let's have a quick look at our sand. Sand is awesome. Wax is there, getting there. Flax is good. Clothing is good. Shoes are a little low, though the rest of the things are pretty good. Yeah, oh, look at that. Happy to see our candles coming back up again. Furniture looking good. Beer starting to drop down a little bit. Yeah, heavy weapons are not being produced at any kind of reasonable rate, to be honest. 10 livestock animals born. Lots of bread around. How's our flour looking? Yeah, flour is popping up a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's close some of these things off. We should see some slaughtering happening now of our animals there. Plenty of livestock in place. I'll just leave these as well. Let's add people to these slots. Yeah, these wall constructions is taking forever. More taxes collected. Lots and lots of taxes in play. Yeah, people traveling long distances to do and get stuff. I could upgrade this. It's 2 people working out here already. I could upgrade this tower a little bit more. I'm not sure that's necessarily the appropriate. Well, maybe it is the appropriate thing to do. Just get all of these towers in place now. Yeah, I think the doubled up towers over here is probably about right. That means we'll be fairly well defended on that side. Now, how many people do we have working here? Let's get an extra person in play. So we'll get a little bit more stuff being produced. And then over here we are creating bread. And over there, just the one doing it. Let's up our game there a little. And for this one too. Okay, we've got a trader in play. So let's have a look. Trader is... I'm quite interested in buying all of their coal. I should look for for extra coal stocks, to be honest. Let's move that in. Anything they want to buy from us that we wouldn't mind selling? I'm definitely not selling candles. We could sell a little bit of this, to be honest. We're not using it at a reasonable enough rate, so we could do like 200 of it, 250. Let's transfer 250 iron ore in there. That'll be able to give us a bit of cash going. And then is there anything else we would like to buy from them? Not really, to be honest. I did buy the piece that I wanted. Buy more fish, but I'm not sure that's necessarily something we need to do. Okay, all good. We'll keep an eye on once. We'll come back in a bit and see about getting that going. Yeah, we are chopping down trees at a pretty nifty rate. And I'm kind of thinking, well, these guys are pretty much out there. If we need it, well, anyway, let's see. Maybe we can purchase more wood or logs, is what they call it. Let's pop in there. So trader 1, did we get that? No, it's still coming in. Okay, now I'll buy. Yeah, I'm definitely not selling the sand. Definitely not selling any of these things. We could sell a little bit of soap, to be honest. Let's move 50 soap in there. The soap is looking pretty good. Let's move 50 soap in there, and then can we pick up on bricks or anything? Clay? Yeah, nah. None of that. No need. Maybe some bricks, but yeah, still no real need for that. That's okay, so we'll just sell a few things. Buy wood is low. We can't buy wood, right? They sell us. They'll buy wood from us. No one's actually looking at selling us any wood yet. We'll still move a few more of these things in. On. Okay, soap is there, so let's go ahead and sell those soapy items there. And then trader 1. Yeah, still waiting on a little bit more. There's another trader heading in here. Predator sighted. Hopefully it's not too bad. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Okay, so another trader is arriving. Let's have a look at what's in play at this trader. Oh, what? Interesting. Make a bit of a deal there. Sell a bit of this. Building is being attacked, so that must be a bear. Just pause it while we quickly have a look through what the trader has on offer here. Again, nothing too spectacular. We could look at buying a few of these, but they're so pricey. I'd rather just slowly build them over time. We could sell a few of the medicines, but I think the best thing for us to sell here is 500 cheese. Let's move 500 cheese in there, get that sold. But this is all going to this guy here. Only we can get it here. Happy to see that we've got a bit of candles available. Again, we're really struggling with the tools. I might have to just have a look at what the situation is with that. This guy's going to leave. Atka of the Iron Clan is going to leave shortly. So I'll give it a little bit more time to see if we get a few more in here. Oh yeah, that's not bad. A little more. No. Yes, maybe. 5 more days. 2 more days. 1 more day. Okay, pause it. Let's sell whatever we've got here. Sell those items, get whatever we've got for them. And are we bringing in something over here? Oh, we've got cheese coming in. We could sell whatever is extra there. The number 1 is leaving. Again, but I'm still very worried about our tools. The tool situation is bothering me. Let's up this tool number, producing tools. Let's just up that tool number. Actually, let's that one does tools only. You're only doing tools. Everybody's producing tools. Thanks. That's the plan. And then all of the other stuff gets produced on this one, and no tools is being produced here. But somehow they are producing tools, right? Or is it heavy tools that they're producing? Well, that's okay. Okay, let's see. Did the cheese come in? Yeah, the cheese came in. So let's move that through, sell those items. Cheese is a lot of money in cheese. Sell those items. That's okay. There's nothing here that we would like. Maybe we can buy a couple of tools. Just get an extra 10, buy and transfer, and get our tools sorted out. We really need to get our tools sorted out. Yeah, that's looking good. Looking good. How's our wall structure going? Oh, looking nice. Looking nice. We do need to potentially just trim out some of these woods here. Okay, give me the wagon and move it over here. And what I'll do is I'll just come and trim out these trees with laborers. That should give us a bit of logs. A bit of a trim out over here. There's still lots of stone around. Stone isn't such a big deal for us at the moment. Once we've got that area built, we can move the rest. That's done. That's all good. That's looking pretty good. If we move our way over here, this one is getting built, but the other one is not. So that's quite interesting. What I'll do is, yeah, we're probably not gonna get attacked. So what I'll do is I'll get our extra piece in there, and what we'll do is we'll start moving that guy over there. And again, this kind of move, I would like to prioritize our defenses. Moving our defenses is certainly a prioritized thing. I don't want it to be prioritized everywhere, but those defenses items are pretty important for us to get done. Yeah, so we've got a pretty diverse little area here. Okay, let's get... The guys should come and do their thing straight away. So just the trees, please. Let's chop down some trees over here. That should be a good one. Oh, the lag. The lag. Oh, I paused it. Funny. Wasn't really lag. No, things are looking good. How much did we get here? Yeah, so it's really we're doing well with regards to our fertility and things like that. This fertility can do with a little bit of a bump. I think we can probably get some from this side. Oh yeah, absolutely. What am I doing? There we go. See that? So we've got 2 rounds of compost that we can apply. I would like to apply it over here. And the next one I would like to add to this one over here. This is some compost for us. We can add it out over here. Nice. That one has compost for us too. Let's see about adding that to this one here. Oh, we're out of a person here. Let's get that person in place. Nice. Looking good. Looking good. Lots of wood being chopped. Oh yeah, these little runs is pretty good, and they're actually taking them into town. Actually, is it? If I click on any one of these, what are they doing? They don't seem to be carrying anything. So why are they rushing into town now? Wood is low, for some reason. Yeah, it's just because the wood doesn't actually make its way up here. It's a slow. We struggle to move our goods in here, and yet we've got the wagons everywhere. I wish there was a way of micromanaging it a little bit better, but I just have no idea how that's supposed to be working. What I can do is grab an extra person here to get a little bit more. Pottery done, and here we should have a cobbler. Yeah, so we've maxed out on the cobblers. The furniture shop could do a little bit more. Yeah, let's grab an extra person in the furniture shop, and this should be upgraded, right? 30. Yeah, let's do a bit of an upgrade there. That should be good. Yeah, that's all done. So the next piece will be getting this one built. That's okay. Slowly working our way through our defenses and our improvements. Okay. What I wouldn't mind doing is actually getting this thing upgraded as well. Let's go about getting that upgraded. And if I make my way over here, yeah, this one was upgraded. All good. I just need to make sure we've got an extra person in there. Good stuff. Yeah, that should really defend this area quite nicely. 18. Yeah, this should be good. So we do have a little section here that's not defended. Well, actually, most of this wall isn't defended. So that's okay. If they are going to try and rush in through there, it's like they're just going to make their way towards the fort, which I think is all good, really. I'm not too fussed by that. There's another one I would like to apply to. Actually, probably I'll wait for that to be done, and then we'll do another round on there. Utility on this one is the lowest of the bunch. 2-speed. I don't like going much quicker than the 2-speed, to be honest. Okay, was there any stuff that we wanted to maybe upgrade a little bit? We could do a little bit of an upgrade here. Or we could actually do some more decorations, really. If I go with a small park doesn't actually squeeze in there. So what else do we have? A medium garden. Let's do... Let's do that. Put a few gardens in there. Yeah, that's a pretty nice little piece there. Get people to have this area look a little nicer. I haven't done anything with regards to big fancy trees or anything. This area here could do a couple of... Would do with a... Oh, actually, do we want to do a statue here instead? Yeah, let's do a statue in there. And maybe a small garden. There we go. Bit of an upgrade of that road. There's lots of little bits and pieces that we can continuously do. That side is now finally starting to get built. Where are these guys actually? Oh, hang on. You need an extra person. And where are you actually getting your stuff from? Oh, there's not a lot for you to grab, is there? Wow. Do we move you out a little further? Yeah, I think so. Let's move you out a little bit further. And you, on the other hand, I think is coming over here. And that should be all good. You should be getting everything you need over there. The other thing that I was kind of wondering is, do I start upgrading these now? I think, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's upgrade a few, one or two of them. Actually, let's upgrade these two and see about whether we can do a little bit better on this side. More hides and things would be good. Our food is dropping a little bit. Okay, that's really close now. Can you please prioritize getting these two done? All good. Okay, now, are we still trying to trim stuff down? So let's just stop that. So that's okay. Now let's move you. You've got tons of stuff. I'd want to move you. Well, it has to be over here somewhere. Let's move you over there. Presumably we'll be able to do a bit more. Firewood is a little low. I'm hoping this guy is moving firewood. Yeah, or logs at least. Logs is being moved over this way. Oh, over here? Hopefully we'll get our firewood sorted. And where are you going? Oh, items transferred in the last year. Didn't have anything with it. Yeah, lots of wagons. Ooh, hang on. Where's my... let's grab this guy and rush you inside here so that the firewood splitters can get access to logs quickly. That's the challenge. Otherwise, people are going to die of exposure. It's interesting that we're struggling with it so much sometimes. How much fruit? Yeah, these arborists is doing a much better job now. Wow, look at that. In the last year, 1,000. These trees are overkill. Production capacity 55. Is it because of the... I don't know. It shouldn't be that much different though. Yeah, 13 villagers died of exposure. Wasn't that wasn't what I wanted. Yeah, laborers filled those in pretty quickly. They shouldn't be further exposed, I think. Year 41. Another animal trying to attack us somewhere. All good. Tower should sort that out. More animals born. Wow, look at our food. Food has dropped big time. These are being upgraded. Oh, there's a wagon coming in. Crops lost due to disease. What I can do, probably get our walls and defenses going. Yeah, look at that money. We've got such money now. I'll just do a bit of tabs there. We'll move that one. And then grab me this tower. And we'll move that tower over there. Okay, and this is going to be a bit of a priority for us to get that done. Firewood is low. Maybe I can... Food is low as well. I'm going to park that guy there for just a little bit. I would like us to apply... Add more compost here, please. And then where else do we have... Well, look at that. 97% fertility. 95. Well, the next one will just go in here. And then this one... We'll apply there, yeah. Lots of compost being applied to our fields, which is good. We've got some traders, I believe, or arriving. Yeah, so the firewood should be really shooting up now. Okay, traveling merchant is arriving. They would like to buy from us some preserves, which we don't have. They wouldn't mind buying some plate armor at a massively high rate. Food stocks are very low. They would love some of our glassware, which I'm not ever giving away. They will take some of our furniture off of our hands at a pretty reasonable rate there. So what I'll do is I'll give them 25 pieces of furniture. That's good. That's a good number. Our tools is looking a little bit more healthy, and we can buy sand at a pretty reduced rate from these guys. And it's probably something I will contemplate doing. So if we grab all of their sand... Yeah, that's good. Let's buy and transfer all of their sand. Do we grab a few more? I don't think we need to, though. Actually, let's get about 50 buy and transfer 50 bricks there, and we'll give them the furniture as soon as that gets in. 5 more pieces of furniture, and that should be good. And our firewood should now be recovering. Yeah, this wagon is so important for going out, getting the logs, and then bringing it back. We just need to micromanage it a little bit and get it done a little bit better, to say the least. Other trader is about to get here. Okay, so we'll hold on with that a little bit. Let's move on. So they wouldn't mind some of these baskets, but I don't think we're going to do that. I may move in about 100 soaps. I think that's a good idea. That's fairly reasonable. I could sell some pottery, but that's not really too useful. I could buy some stone. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and buy all of the stone. So let's buy and transfer all of the stone. Excellent. Trader 1. Yeah, there we go. Let's move all of this stuff in there. Sell those items. Thank you. And then trader 2, we're getting our 100 there. So let's move that in. Sell those items. Excellent. So that's pretty good. That was a good outcome for us. Oh, actually, we need food. Well, actually, the food's not that bad. But what we'll do is let's buy like 400 of this. So buy and transfer that. That's smoked fish there. So what's trader 1 offering us in terms of food? Nothing really. No food here. There's a building on fire, which should be sorted out by the people pretty quickly. Now the question is, do I buy the rest of the food as well? Probably another trader making its way in. What's the rest of that going to cost us? Yeah, let's just buy and transfer. We'll take all of their food. We're running out of shoes again. I might have to get an extra cobbler in place. Okay, so villagers attacked. Firewood is still low, so let's keep this guy here so we can get the firewood moving a little bit more. And I'm interested in, what is this? This is a candle shop. I'm interested in maybe getting an extra bit of storage in this area. So one of these. I'll do a storage there, and then I was thinking another cobbler. So resources, another cobbler, because they are struggling to keep pace with our food. I mean our shoes. Food. Our shoes. Candle shop, armory, weaver building. Where's the cobbler? Oh, the cobbler is one of these early ones. Give me another cobbler right over there. Oh, it looks really really good over there. Okay, more villagers graduating, more traders around. So trader number 3, let's have a look at what they have on offer. So we can get some smoked meat from them. We can buy their pelts, which I think is going to be a good idea. So let's go ahead and buy and transfer those pelts in there. I don't think we have a need for any more stone right now. They would buy some of our clay, and they would buy a little bit of this. I think let's transfer about 50 pieces of pottery in there and sell that at least. And I think our food is pretty good, to be honest. No one is actually selling us any wood, though. So anyway, let's just move that through. Lots of cheese is available. Villager died of old age. Yeah, I'm really more interested in selling the refined products in the end so that we can make more money for lesser goods. People need the jobs anyway. Excellent. That's a good deal, and we managed to bulk up our food supplies a little bit. Adding some more pieces here. Yeah, so that's these are under construction over here. That's been moved. That's been done. So that's that puts this in play. Let's just see that we get an extra person working here. Got those garrisoning. Nice. That's looking good. This one's been upgraded over here. Excellent. Ready to go. So yeah, our defenses in this area should be really quite good. What I would like to do is upgrade these other 2 towers now. Let's get those upgrades going. Good. Now, and is our firewood back up to where we would like it to be? Okay. Let's have a quick look. So we are producing plate mail at a pretty reasonable rate now. Plate mail is there. There's still plenty of hauberks available, and we do have shields around. So focusing our attention on plate mail is probably the right thing to do. We've got heavy weapons too, and we do have crossbows available and plenty of arrows. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That is looking good. Slow and steady. We're making things through here. So we're all out on this. So we don't have the stuff being dropped off there. So let's... oh, actually, I don't want the food in here because I don't have a rat catcher doing... covering this area. So let's just make sure we're not allowing any food to be dropped off in here because we won't be able to defend it. Just drop that. Close all of this out. There we go. Okay, that's all good. The rest can come in here, no problem. I don't think we need an upgrade there just yet. These guys, let's get an extra person in there and make sure we can make plenty more shoes. Villagers attacked in a brawl. Let's have a look. Wow, where are my soldiers? Oh, people have actually stopped that, but that's pretty bad. They should be pretty happy. I'm not sure why we're seeing issues with that. Entertainment is a little low. Well, not low, but could be better. What's happening over here? If we look at the details, oh, we really don't see much, right? Current tier 2 entertainment is reaching pretty much everybody, to say the least. Current entertainment value is 100%. That's awesome. That is awesome. What's going on over here? Do we need an extra person to work this? Our beer supplies are dropping down a little bit. So let's grab an extra person in there. See if our beer will come up a little bit. Now, our firewood is still struggling a little bit. Oh, and these guys have been upgraded. Let's have a quick look at our new hunters' houses. I'm going to go ahead and just move you out into this area. And this guy actually doing its thing over here. Well, there are plenty of animals in here. What I'll do is I'll just move you into that area a little bit. So you'll hunt in there. But that should be all good. Lots of little animals walking around in my town here. Anybody still here? No, everybody's moved through. Our firewood is really struggling. But you know what? I think I'm gonna... Oh, firewood splitter is a pretty horrendous building. So I think I might just add an extra one in this area. Do we have any... Okay, so wood can come into this one. Logs. Yeah, and they do. They do. I'll just put an extra firewood splitter over here. That's one of the very first things you can do, right? Firewood splitter. Yeah, extra firewood splitter right there. Good. Tools being produced. Nice. For some reason you don't have anywhere to put it. Unable to work. Are you full? Why aren't you taking the tools over here then? I really do find it interesting that you're not able to move the tool. Okay, another firewood splitter coming online. And let's do an upgrade there. Get that sorted out. Firewood is really struggling. I think it's people we had a bit of a backlog of firewood. And so that was the issue here, really. So we're just going to keep the wagon there for the time being, and then we'll start work on the rest of our wall here. I'm kind of tempted to run it up there and into the water over there. So that should kind of cover it. We don't have any access points over here. If they are coming around this area, we should be able to. We'll see. We might do a little bit more here, but there's not a lot we can do with that massive mountain there. So this is just going to be a bit of a first round of defense. And what we could also do is just place a little watchtower in this area here. So let's get ourselves one of the basic watchtowers, and we'll just put it in this area. So we kind of cover this area off with a little bit of defense. We might ultimately do something in here as well, but there's so much vision here. It's not going to be a big deal. Got a tower there. Yeah, that's all good, actually. That's a pretty nice... Our defenses are pretty good all the way around, and we've got an extra little garden in here. We should have our... yeah, there we go. Gardens and an extra statue there. Oh, there's two statues here. Oh, so it didn't have much of an effect. If that's the case, I may just move this statue, to be honest. Oh, there's a statue there. Statues here. Where we don't really have something is this location here. I think I'm gonna move the garden trail. Where to, really? Well, yeah, I'll move the garden trail to the back there. And then once that one's moved, I'll bring the statue over here. Come on, finish that off, guys. Come on. I'll have to wait for it. Oh, there's one person here seeking medicine. That's good. Look, I'm going to kind of end the episode now. But yeah, that's looking good. I'm happy that we're slowly starting to build out this secondary wall. It was a good idea. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, we should be able to defend off the next one pretty easily. Okay, we can now grab that statue and move it. Oh, actually, the pub is bigger. Oh, so it can't actually squeeze in here. Squeeze in anywhere else? Oh, no. Well, if that's the case, we'll just have to leave it there and figure out what we're going to do with this open area. Again, with someone dying here. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for us for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We're making a move. Our firewood, I think, should go through the winter this time because we have the guys ready to go, and these are being built here now as an extra round of defense, and we've got the tower coming up as well, which should give us the required visibility in that little spot there. Okay, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, leave some comments, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.